What was the most outlandish thing that happened to you while trying to get someone's attention? I used to work at a cheesecake factory as a server. About a year and a half ago, my current boyfriend came in with some other girl for a date. He's got this super self-assured smile, and something about the way he talks gets me. He's got this little chuckle he does, and he always looks down and bites his lip after. He's just like it for me. So I immediately rushed over to their table. Typically, if I saw a guy I was attracted to, I could give better service because I genuinely wanted to interact with him and everyone at the table, and it usually led to nicer tips, but this time I was after a different kind of tip. When I started serving them, I couldn't help myself, and I was flirting super obviously. So much so my coworkers were telling me to be careful, so I didn't complain. But he flirted back, so I was like a shark who smelled blood in the water. I spent so much time talking to him at their table that the other tables I was serving had to call out to me because I'd forget about them. Honestly, looking back, that was more of a date for me and him than her and him, because we talked about what he did for work, what I studied, what my favorite foods are, what he likes, music. I must have been at that table, accumulatively, for around 40 minutes. At the end of it, she was being very short with me and him, and I kind of figured she'd complain. So I said screw it, scribbled my number down and put it under his card when I gave it back to him. Eventually, she got fed up with us hitting it off and poured the remainder of her drink on me and threw a whole tantrum in the restaurant over us hitting it off. She even tried swinging at me a few times before some of my coworkers had to escort her out in a fit of rage, all while cussing me out. My boyfriend and I looked at each other in disbelief as to what just happened while everyone kept staring at me. I had to go home early that day due to needing to get an outfit change, but he then texted me that night and we've basically been dating since. I'm moving in with him on Friday. It was honestly a very rude thing to do, but what she did was even more rude. I'd do it over again in a second, though.